Hello students, how are you feeling today? Have you finished your homework? I hope you are relaxed and prepared for your English lesson. Welcome to iTTV. I'm Miss Helen, your Form 3 English language tutor. And today we are doing simple present tense. Are you ready, students? Good. We use the simple present tense to talk about a statement that is always true or generally true. In other words, it's about universal truth. Example, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That's universally true. B, there are 12 months in a year. C, my name is Catherine. Next, we use simple present tense to talk about actions or habits that happen repeatedly or habitually in the past, present, or future. Now, we have the sentences to show you how to use it. Example, I go to church every Sunday morning. So this is an action that is repeated every Sunday. Next, B, Mandy sings in the school concert every year. C, Sam plays the guitar on Saturdays. Next, we use the simple present tense when we want to state the frequency of an event taking place. Look at the examples. Now, when we want to state the frequency of an event taking place, we use always, never, sometimes, often, once a day, usually. Look at the sentence. Example A, I always come early to school. B, sometimes he plays truant. C, my mother usually goes to the sundry shop beside the supermarket. We use a simple present tense to describe feelings and senses. Example, my sister admires branded clothes. B, I enjoy going to parties. C, my friends like fishing. All right, students, now we are going to look at simple sentences where you use the present tense correctly. This very basic form. Now look at the examples. I becomes I sing. You just add the verb sing to I and you have a very simple form, a simple basic sentence. Next example, you sing. Next, he. Now, he is a simple form. He is a pronoun. You just add an S to the verb, becomes he sings. She becomes she sings. It sings. Next, we are going to the plural now. Earlier it was singular. Now it's we. We are going to do a simple sentence or a basic form. We sing. They sing. All right, students, now you have an exercise to look at, so try it carefully. Fill in the blanks with suitable words in the simple present tense. Number 1, the bank. Blank at 4 p.m.? Answer. The bank closes at 4 p.m. Now this action happens daily, a repetition. Next, number 2, Ramesh blank in Chicago. Answer. Ramesh lives in Chicago. Next, number 3, I always blank the floor in the mornings. Answer. I always sweep the floor in the mornings. Next, illegal racing can blank danger to the public. Answer. Illegal racing can cause danger to the public. Number 5, we blank movies every Sunday. Answer. We watch the movies every Sunday. Number 6, Mrs. Tan blank dancing and singing. Answer. Mrs. Tan likes dancing and singing. Alright students, now if you look at the sentences given in the exercises, it's based on what we explained to you earlier, that is when to use a simple present tense. Now, if you look at sentence number 1, the bank closes at 4 p.m. Now this tells you that every day the bank closes at 4 p.m. So that is a repeated action. Remember, we told you much earlier that we use it if it's habitual or if it's universal. So these are the things that you have to remember to help you to fill in your answers correctly. And number 2, Ramesh lives in Chicago. That is a fact, that's a truth. So it's simple present tense, lives. And be careful with your spelling. It should be L-I-V-E-S. Now there are students who get confused with lives and leaves, L-E-A-V-E-S. Be careful. So you have to read more and you won't go wrong. Now, number 3, I always sweep the floor in the mornings. So that is something that's done daily, every day, habitual. Number 4, illegal racing can cause danger to the public. Now this is a fact. It can cause danger. Number 5, we watch movies every Sunday. So this is what you do every Sunday. It's habitual. Every Sunday you're watching movies. Number 6, Mrs. Tan likes dancing and singing. Now here, this is something that she likes to do. So it's simple present tense. Now, if it's something that you're doing all the time, it's definitely present tense. So remember these, this function that we explained to you, how it should be used. If you remember that, you will never go wrong. So what you can do is, students, do a lot of reading. Now once you read a lot, you will never get mixed up with your tenses, and practice speaking correctly. So if it's something that is happening now, all right, or if it's something universally true, then it has to be nothing but simple present tense. Okay, now let's look at a summary. I'm just going to go over it once again. Now, simple present tense is used for A, statements that are always true or a universal truth. B, actions or habits that happen repeatedly or habitually in the past, present and future. For example, I always have my dinner at 8 p.m. Now, that's something that you do always. Or I finish my homework once I come back from school. I always finish my homework after I come back home. Now, that's also simple present tense. Simple present tense is used for actions that happen sometimes, always, often, and every day. Now remember these pointers that are given to you and you will never go wrong. Now once you practice, it will just fall in place. Alright students, I hope you've enjoyed the lesson and, very important, you've understood the lesson. Now what you can do is, to make sure that you have understood it very well, look up a few more books and practice. Remember the pointers and you will never go wrong. Thank you. Till we meet again for the next session. Bye for now.